Hey guys, today I'll be filming a different kind of video. I'll be discussing the theme of love and my take on it. Perhaps a few of my experiences and my general opinion. Just a reminder, what I say in this video mostly will be my opinion and what I have found in my experience. So if this does not apply to your experience, that's totally valid. The odds are really stacked up against me this week. What else? There's probably a lot of other things. Yeah, I have tons of shit to do. Like, I have to knit a whole set of mittens for my friend. And so this will be very roughly edited to get the video out on time. So what I mean by love is romantic love. Now there's like all different kinds of love that honestly I could talk about for hours and hours. So when I think of love, I think people typically tend to think, oh, like my ideal partner will look like this, or do this, or they'll have these interests, or be like a certain type of person. Now I used to be a bit like this, and I used to be really interested in like finding a certain type. That type would be like, I would say, like creative types of people, or just like really adventurous types of people, or musicians, those sorts of people, or like people just to have intellectual conversations with. But I feel like during my time at university, I definitely met those sorts of people, and like for some reason I couldn't really imagine myself in a relationship with them, even though like I was attracted to them. I just thought like, oh, okay, maybe I'll need to rethink this. And I think that's a really good thing to do. So I started dating people, going on dates with people that weren't really my types, just to say, and that didn't work. So now I'm in kind of an in-between moment where I'm just spending time in myself. I spent a whole summer just like hiking and starting YouTube, and finishing, like graduating even, and meeting really interesting people, but also having like a bit of time for introspection and finding out what I really want. And I think in a person, when I think of my ideal partner, now I think of somebody who I can just feel free with. Like, I can go with hikes with them, I can do all this cool stuff with them. Like, I have probably a billion hobbies, or even go to an art gallery and actually like look at the art and like discuss it, rather than just like go and take photos for social media. I like to go, oh yeah, I've been to this art gallery with this to see this painting, and I'm like kind of sick of this like performance that people tend to have like when you're in a relationship, like putting photos on social media. I haven't really had this recently, but still there's still that like performancey aspect of it where you have to like act really happy all the time, or I don't know, I can't quite put this into words, but it's like you're not together with a person, you're acting like you are in a couple with this person. I would just really find it like so fun to find somebody who loves like being in the moment and being like not spontaneous exactly, because I'm still working on being spontaneous, but I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm just going to wait and I'm going to just spend time with myself, because honestly, when I'm by myself like this, when I'm single, as I am, I feel so much more at peace with myself and happy with life than I have than when I have been with partners in the past. And I'll be honest, if I never meet anybody, I think I would be totally fine. But there is like a part of me that really hopes that there is somebody, like, as I said, really up to not totally being obsessed with the idea of the relationship all the time, and um not like dedicating them dedicating the relationship to be the first talking point of like every single conversation. What I like to do most of the time is just like walk down the street and see someone I really like and not really talk to them, but like still have a look. That's what I like to do. I feel honestly most alive. I don't know what the psychological reason behind that is. And I'm happy with that. Like, I love spending time with myself and being a little hermit. Like, I feel like I still connect with people and I'm still open to connecting with people. But maybe I feel like it's best for me at the moment to keep it where I am just people watching and not getting myself involved with people. I feel most comfortable at that, I would say, at this moment in time. Most happy with that in this moment of time. I hope this has made sense. Honestly, I don't know where I am at the moment in terms of my mind. This week I have been like sort of floating in space, which is why I'm recording this video on my phone. But I'm so happy with like the performance on my last video. It really feels nice that starting to make people interested. So it would mean like the world if you could subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. I would love to hear anybody else's opinion. And I will probably do another sit and ramble next week, and use a camera next time. But this was just like a spontaneous video because I realised that I hadn't posted anything this week. That was loud. Wait. Also, I've only done one line on knit tick, so today is being very productive. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye.